So NXT happened, and can't say this show had anything that people would want to see or care for. And it doesn't help that this show also was just a bunch of garbage. So AEW started with announcing a bunch of matches, which no one freaking cares for, and again, useless time matches. So they had these world title matches happen tonight, right? And yeah, so Hangman started the show. It's like, I got handed to Kyle Fletcher. He gave me the best of he can, but he still didn't get the job done, and I want for more competition. That's why I'm going against Lee Moriarty. Yeah, like Lee Moriarty. Who the fuck is Lee Moriarty? And again, it's like, really, they're having already title matches on the show world without any earning it. I don't fucking know. Whatever. This is a bunch of matches announced. The show started with Bandito and Brody King defeat the Gates of Agony. I had the agony probably watching this. Um, yeah. Hangman Page issues open challenge and Lee Moriarty accepts, and I don't care. And then Hangman just defeats Lee Moriarty. Why does this match happen, and who the fuck cares? Then we see a clip of Edge. He's angry what happened, and he said he has to leave and take care of his family after what happened to FTR and Beth, which I understand with that, idea of a father, but at the same time, shouldn't he be angry, want to go after FTR even more? Because it just makes Edge look like less of a badass, you know what I mean? Clearly, this is also sadly because this is a somewhat of a way to write him off TV to film Percy Jackson, supposedly, but really, it's just such a weak way to write off Edge, but whatever. I mean, heck, why not write him off, after wanting to attack FTR and giving a big suspension? That would have worked out better. Christian says he no longer has a family, so he needs to go see his. So Ed should go see him. He should leave and be with his family. But Kofi says that Christian does have a family, and they shake hands. Which, okay. We sadly see no follow-up with that. When FTR comes out, FTR says, what we did at all, that was not our fault, and only blames Adam Coleman for bringing his wife. I couldn't, Dax Harwood said, I couldn't see clearly, and I thought I was actually spiking Edge, but, I apologize, because I would never lay a hand on a woman. And then shortly halfway says he allowed Beth to attack him, whatever, because, he's a chivalrous man or whatever. But now she's not strong enough, blah, blah, blah. Then Fat Whale Nightingale comes out and says, women like Beth paved the way, and how dare you disrespect her? And then Willow slaps Stokely halfway, then Jeff Speak comes out to back the whale bitch against FTR. So, no Christian, and this is just whatever. I don't know what to say. MJF says he's tired of being MJF and announces he's leaving, and he declares he won't return until the dangerous version of MJF is back, and who the fuck cares? This just makes MJF look weak. You know what I mean? I don't know. Mark Briscoe, early in the show, we have, the Commanderation, or whatever the fuck they call themselves. They said, they're going to go finish things with FTR, and they're going to get their sunglasses. So that's what teasing, supposedly, the returning Orange Cassidy joining the Commanderation to defeat the Don Callis family. After the match, Kyle Fletcher comes out and he says that all out he proved he'll be a future world champion, and it says Hologram's undefeated. He wants to end that streak in next week's 6-year anniversary of Dynamite. So yeah, next week is they're doing it the 6-year Dynamite anniversary. Yeah, I couldn't really care. Jurassic Express, they're returning next week. Claudio defeats Powerhouse Hobbs, and then after the match, the Death Riders attack the Yabs, and Hangman makes the saves and chase them off. So we're doing Hangman again with the Death Riders, whatever. Let me see. So the big announcement by Tony Khan was that we're gonna have now the women's tag titles because the great women and AEW, there's so many great talents, and who the fuck cares? Whatever. So this is what's announced for next week's Dynamite, guys. The Express returning, the Death Riders versus Hangman and the Ops. Darby Allin and Chris Stanley versus Willie Yuna and Marina Shafir in a mixed tag, and Kyle Fletcher versus Hologram, a title versus streak match, whatever. Yeah, I don't. Then the main event segment. The main event. Chris Statlander defeats Marina Shafir. Why was this the fucking main event? I don't get it. I mean, it seems like it should be the other way around. Why not just have Power Hobbs and Claudio? because it's like they had to hang the writers come out anyways. But again, it's like, why is a women's match main eventing a show? The women are not important. I'm sorry, no one fucking cares, and who the fuck cares in general? A lot of this fucking show was just dumb garbage, dumb indie booking with no stories. Like, you just had a fucking pay-per-view, and rather than fucking maybe build off on the pay-per-view, just doing garbage. Nothing to build up. Mark Briscoe defeating MJF, and he's doing nothing. Freaking stupid. You know what? Chris Statlander just fucking won the women's title, and really like just defending without Mina Shikara earning it, and Lee Moriarty, who the fuck is that guy? And he's getting a world title shot? Are you fucking kidding me? Chris Statlander, then she defeated Mina Shikara, and then she's getting approached to the Death Riders if she's joining or not. Then she declines and attacks Wheeler Yuta, but then I don't know, they're about to threaten her, but then Darby Allin comes out with a flamethrower. He says he's not finished with Moxley and challenges to an I Quit match at Wrestle Dream. Whatever. I mean, I'm just like, okay, I'm sure this would be fine. I mean, I didn't care for the coffin match though, but whatever. For this, I mean, like, really, so that's the way to end the show, because get it, they had one big thing that happened in the show, and they're gonna try to like build off of it, but at the end of the day, like, this entire show was shit, you know? It really was shit. And it's just like, why should we care about the Death Riders and shit when the Death Riders, like, they already lost the title, and they're just doing garbage? Why should we really care? Like, Darby Allin, like, you know, like, Darby Allin is not like, it's not like John Moxley has the title, you know what I mean? Like, why is Darby Allin so angry about the Death Riders, you know? If anything, it's his own fault for injuring himself multiple times, and also, like, him leaving to Mount Everest and almost killing himself multiple occasions. How is it the Death Riders' fault or whatever? I mean, whatever. I don't care. I mean, this is just dumb indie booking. That's all I have to say. I don't know. A lot of AEW Dynamite is dumb. It's just dumb and not intriguing. And wow, whoop-de-doo, we're gonna get freaking women's tag titles. And next week is the 6-year anniversary of Dynamite. And nothing exciting. I don't care. Till next time, peace out, bye. That's all I'm gonna say.